The time when being human sucked. This is you. There's your dad, your granddad, and that hairy guy who thought a rock was a pillow. Keep going back. You're staring at some grimy ancestor squatting in the dirt, gnawing on a bug and praying the sun doesn't set before he croaks. That's your great, you get it ancestor. No name, no shoes, no clue you exist. Snack-obsessed, caffeine junkie you, lounging like royalty. But here's the kicker. If that dude, or any of the zillion links in your family chain tripped over a pebble, got chomped by a toothy beast, or just gave up on love, you're not here. You're not lucky. You're a walking punchline of a brutal accident and nature's stubborn, not today, attitude. So let's peek at how many times being human was a total nightmare for your ancestors, and how close you came to never existing. We are ranking 5 of the suckiest periods in history, from rough but doable to right your will at birth. Hang on tight, we're diving in. Number 5. The Ice Age Blues. 20,000 years back, during the last Ice Age peak, Earth was a giant freezer with a no vacancy sign. Massive ice sheets, 2 miles thick, buried North America, Europe, and Asia like a bad snow day that never ended. Global temps dropped 6 degrees Celsius, turning the planet into a frozen wasteland where food was a fairy tale, and your ancestors were the punchline. If you lived then, your daily grind was dodging frostbite, hunting woolly mammoths the size of a school bus, and sprinting from cave lions with teeth like daggers. Home, a drafty mammoth bone shack, or a cave packed with 40 relatives you'd gladly trade for a snowball. Clothes, stitched animal hides, fashioned by desperation. Dinner, good luck with that sharpened stick against a 6-ton beast that's eyeing you like a snack. Starvation was your BFF, but if that didn't get you, a scraped knee turning into a stinky infection sure would. No antibiotics, no ER. Just chew some random weed and hope it doesn't taste worse than death. Yet somehow they invented tools. Tame fire and scribbled cave art. Imagine your ancestor bragging, "I drew a bison with charcoal. Take that, cold." The dark humor? You're alive because they didn't freeze into popsicles. Number 4. The farming fiasco. Fast forward to 10,000 years ago when humans had a genius idea. Let's stop chasing mammoths and grow food instead. Cue the dawn of agriculture. A brilliant plan that turned into a slapstick disaster. They ditched the nomadic life, settled in villages, and planted wheat, barley, and lentils. Great, right? Until the punchline hit. Living elbow to elbow meant diseases partied like it was 1999. Your diet? A downgrade. Less protein, more vitamin deficiencies, and teeth rotting faster than a fruitcake in a dumpster. One drought, a locust rave, or a rogue flood, and boom! Your village was a ghost town glaring at the sky. Archaeologists found skeletons with malnutrition, anemia, and dental nightmares that'd make a dentist cry. Picture this. Your ancestor planting seeds. "This better work or I'm eating my sandals." Then a locust lands and he yells, "Not my crops, you winged thief!" The twist? They stuck it out, inventing farming, and giving you a legacy of bad teeth and good stories. Number 3. The Mongol Mayhem. Roll into the 13th century, and if you spotted a dust cloud on the horizon, you had 3 minutes to panic before your town became a parking lot. Enter Genghis Khan, a guy who treated mercy like a foreign language, leading the Mongols to build the biggest land empire ever, from China to Eastern Europe. Their motto? Strike fast, hit hard, leave nothing standing. Cities vanished, people got turned into human kebabs, and survivors, lucky ones, became shields for the next fight. Mongol horse archers could nail you from 300 yards while galloping, inventing mobile warfare before tanks were a twinkle in anyone's eye. Historians guess they wiped out 10% of the world's population, back when world was a small club. Number 2. The Black Death Debacle. Year 1347. Europe got a surprise gift from Central Asia, courtesy of some overzealous fleas, and things went south fast. The Black Death, or bubonic plague, tore through towns like a viral house party. Caused by Yersinia pestis, it hitched rides on rats, fleas, and humans who thought baths were optional. Survival was a lottery ticket. Catch it from a handshake, a shared mug, or just breathing medieval air next to a sick guy. Symptoms? Swollen lymph nodes the size of golf balls, fever, vomiting blood, and, spoiler, death in days. Estimates say 30 to 60% of Europe's population checked out. Villages emptied, economies tanked, and doctors strutted in berg masks stuffed with flowers, curing it with vibes. Your ancestor might have gasped, "Is this a pimple?" or "the end?" only to collapse mid-sentence. The twist? You're alive because he sneezed in the right direction. Number 1. 74,000 years ago, the Toba supervolcano erupted and nearly hit delete on humanity. It hurled 670 cubic miles of ash into the sky, enough to blanket the US like a bad blanket fort. A volcanic winter blocked sunlight for 6 to 10 years, crashing global temps by 15 degrees Celsius. Plants died, animals starved, and ecosystems became ghost towns. For early humans scraping by, it was game over. Almost. Food vanished, rivers dried up, and forests turned into graveyards. Population dipped to maybe 3,000 souls, a genetic bottleneck so tight we're all cousins now. No crops, no animals, no sun, just cold, hunger, and the daily prayer, "Please not today." Imagine your ancestors shivering, muttering, "I'd kill for a sunbeam," while hugging a rock for warmth. Yet a few stubborn weirdos hung on. You exist because they didn't tap out when the world did. The dark chuckle? They survived on bugs and grit, your VIP pass to life. Wrap up, you're the survivor star. You're here because your ancestors dodged death like champs, turning human sucks into a twisted comedy special. Now it's your turn to laugh at the odds. Before nature writes your exit scene, hit subscribe and ring the bell, or risk being the next punchline in this survival sitcom. Stay tough, stay weird, and keep those sticks ready.